Alarm clock ringing for the sun, it's the sky. Coffee's going cold while the kids tying his gear. Wrong side, phone's blowing up, parents asking about belts. Somebody's crying cause they got arm barred by themselves. Chris says, brother, are you ready? I say, man, I guess another long day teaching triangles and stress between the mats, the mics, and the bills to pay. Some nights I just sit and pray. I wish the stress would just go away, like a white belt tapping on his first bad day. Leave my mind like a bad guard pass, disappear like a heel hook in the grass. But tomorrow morning I'll be right back here.
All right, what's up, Twinjitsu listeners?
Is that pretty?
What?
Just like how you have it set up?
Is it pretty?
Yeah, I mean, look at it.
How would I do it differently?
I don't know, like neater?
Meter?
Okay.
Like that?
Sure.
I mean, you've got a plastic bottle on the table.
So?
All right, off to a good start. Welcome to Twinjitsu, episode 8. If you're not great, you're not 8. What? Let's start over. All right, welcome to Twinjitsu. I'm your host, Justin Wohler, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Next to me is
Chris.
And who are you in relation to me? Who's the older brother?
I'm the older brother.
By how long?
By 1 minute.
Well, people might be curious.
Yeah, you think we haven't been answering those stupid questions our whole lives? Think of something new.
What's your favorite part about being a twin?
I don't know.
Serious.
Serious, 0.
That's okay. What's your least favorite part about being a twin?
How long is this episode going to be?
We'll find out.
This might be a JRE if I'm going to list all those off.
3 hours. Right on. Again, off to a great start. It's Monday here. Mondays, especially the beginning of the month, it's a busy, stressful time. Lots going on. How are you feeling?
Good. I wrote a rap yesterday. You want to know and I only got one line.
Is it podcast appropriate?
Yeah. It's just you said stress.
Okay.
I wish the stress would just go away. And that's all I could come up with. I wish the stress would just go away.
You could add a little delay on there so you don't have to fill it with any words. That's all you need. Good hook. Well, I actually made some music yesterday too. I got a little further than you did, it sounds like.
Yeah. Most people would, I think.
I'm trying to on Sundays, unless we have different things going on, trying to, even if it's just 30 minutes to an hour, open up my music making software and get to it.
Your leg hair is like
just for fun.
Hovering on mine. I don't enjoy it.
Why do you feel like you get like stuck in your own way, like when you're trying to sit down and write, or you don't care what?
We're not rappers anymore, dude.
Yeah, but why did you come up, like you must have been inspired to come up with the rap?
Oh,
What would you say you're stressed?
yeah, I don't know. Writing's hard.
Yeah. Writing, I guess, is very similar to jiu-jitsu. I think writing raps is similar to jiu-jitsu because it's just you versus the rap, basically. And like it's kind of problem solving when you start to have to try and come up with a word that rhymes that also fits with the previous lines. Ooh! I did it.
I wasn't paying attention.
I said rhymes and lines.
It's also, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this going to be a Marshawn Lynch episode where you just don't answer? And you say,
probably.
just here so I don't get fined?
Yeah,
I mean, don't you think that in a way?
Think what?
That rapping is kind of like jiu-jitsu, like sitting writing.
0. I think they have 0 similarities. Totally different. One's fighting and one is
Yeah, but
writing.
don't you think you're fighting against yourself, like when you're writing?
I guess Eminem. I don't know.
Do you have any? We've been doing our food fitness challenge. How's it going?
good for the most part. I think we're being a little too, and I guess it's okay, right? But we're being a little too loosey-goosey with what we're calling a workout. Just
Is this based off of what I've
no,
told
me
you?
too. I mean,
I
in what
disagree.
world is golfing 9 holes a workout? I mean, yeah, we're walking the course, but I've counted that.
I counted it. I mean, I don't know. The workouts don't have
I'm
to
just
be.
saying, if I golfed at 9 holes one day and walked the course, I wouldn't later be like, oh yeah, I worked out today.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, the 75 hard challenge, which we're not doing because we've already made modifications to it and we're sissies. We covered that in the last episode. Yeah, I mean, I just think technically in 75 hard, it's like supposed to be something that you wouldn't normally do. So like a round of golf is like a leisurely thing that like we would normally do. So it shouldn't count it. The workout should be in addition to. But I don't know.
I mean, I've been super disciplined.
I'm just
with
trying
my
to be more
diet and-
active. I'm not trying to be a Navy SEAL. Quote me on that. How's the reading going? What are you reading?
Well, last night I decided to switch to Discipline Equals Freedom because it's
An easy read.
12 words a page.
Jocko, right?
I think I have something. It's like when I look at a page, everything's floating around. I swear to God.
Okay, yeah. I think there's a diagnosis for that.
It's real. It's hard, man. Reading's hard.
Yeah, I think it's all about being interested in what you're reading. But I have little mental tricks, or not tricks. I don't know. I told my wife about this. I won't read the first part of a book, like the prelude or the acknowledgments, any of that, unless it counts towards the total pages.
Oh yeah.
If it's in Roman noodles,
Roman noodles. I'm hungry.
If it's in Roman numerals while I'm eating ramen noodles, I'm not reading that part of the book. It's got to be standard count. So, writers, if you want people to read that stuff, people like myself, don't put it in Roman numerals. Put it in regular numbers.
I have to take pictures of my 10 pages so I can read them on my phone.
It feels more natural.
Yeah. I do listen to music though. Recently, I was listening to Graduation by Kanye West while I've been reading.
Really?
No, I listen to instrumental music.
All right.
Like
tones.
Acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
That's sissy music.
Yeah. I've been trying to listen to more music than podcasts.
No.
I feel like I've overloaded with podcasts and like
Even in the car, it has to be a podcast.
but even because like I listen to music when I work out. Loud.
We're running a podcast and you're encouraging people to listen to more music instead of podcasts.
Oh, well.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. I don't know. I've been deep in the podcast game for a long time.
Mm.
I mean, how
long have you been listening to podcasts? I don't know.
Since they came.
Yeah, I mean, same here.
Long time. All right. So reading's going good. Workouts. For me, I've been doing like I'll do a workout where it's like 20 minutes of push-ups, body weight stuff, and then I do mobility work, which that's what I need anyway. So I'm trying to build habits that'll last long, and beating the crap out of myself for 45 minutes twice a day is not what I'm trying to do long term. So I do agree. Maybe we need to be a little more strict, like a leisure activity like golf doesn't count, but I don't think they need to be intense workouts. I think we could benefit.
Although, I mean, swinging a golf club at the driving range 100 times is kind of a workout.
What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Is golf a real sport? Is it a workout?
No, I didn't say it was a sport. I don't think it's a sport.
What is it then?
A game.
So what is...
A sport has to have a defender. I've heard this argument before.
Oh, all right.
If there's not a defender, it's not a sport, it's a game.
There's lots of things defending me from the hole when I golf. So I don't know about you, but it feels like there's a defender out there. All right. what else with the challenge? The water, how's that going?
Yeah, I mean, I drink enough water.
How's the diet?
Great. Been great.
How's the Sprite Zero consumption?
Pretty low because I found Coca-Cola Zero caffeine free. I mean, dude, I'm steady gonna drink 3 to 6 a day.
How many sodas you drink a day?
I don't know why it doesn't feel like a lot.
No, I was hoping you'd jump back into that.
It's Sprite Zero.
I drink about 4 to 5.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. All right. To me, what am I reading? I'm reading a leadership book that Alex got us when we bought the business. I haven't read it yet. It's a quick, easy nonfiction. A lot of it has to do with, it relates to sports and different coaches. Like most recently, was reading about Steve Kerr and his coaching journey and like leadership. And now it's on to, they're talking about a rugby coach. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I made it sound very interesting. All right, so let's get into this episode. We're kind of
I
off.
thought we were already in it.
Well, we were kind of just doing a challenge update.
Mm.
I just want this episode, honestly, I just want to get like, I want to clip farm this episode with just hot takes, with super, let's get real dicey with it and just send it out as social media and see if we can get some traction.
Like what? What do you mean?
I'm kidding, but I was going to ask you, what's something you don't like about jiu-jitsu? Or like the jiu-jitsu culture, or like what would you want to see go that needs to be done with jiu-jitsu? Like a tradition, rule.
I mean, I've never been a fan of well, I want to say the hierarchy, but the abuse of the hierarchy, I should say.
Yeah, I think that can definitely happen. And we've seen it, in recent times with some big teams, but even on a lower level, I think Craig Jones just made a whole video, and I'm sure some of it isn't like, it's basically about jiu-jitsu gyms running as cults and people abusing power, and I'm sure like even things that big teams like Gracie Baja do are probably fall under some of what he may talk about negatively. But one of them was like, if you're teaching jiu-jitsu and you don't have guys mowing your lawn, like blue belts and white belts, like picking up your laundry, like all that, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
and you can see it, how much people look up to their instructors, and it's like jiu-jitsu instructors, while they can have some great tidbits on life and things like that, they're really good at jiu-jitsu. That's how they've gotten to where they are. They're good at jiu-jitsu. And part of that is they've done jiu-jitsu longer than you have, and they've dedicated themselves to being an instructor or whatever. But that doesn't necessarily make anyone special.
yeah.
There are plenty of things. And I don't think we deal with this because I don't think we try to put ourselves on a platform or a pedestal. And I think some people can do that, which encourages that type of like hero worship and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I tell people all the time, I'll tell you how to get good at jiu-jitsu and all that the best I can, but that's about all I am good for. But I do think, and I think it's something is a pet peeve of, not a pet peeve, but there's a lot of bad advice in jiu-jitsu, like bad medical advice, I think. And I think that what I mean is like, you go to an instructor, you're like, oh, this is hurting. Like, should I train? Yeah, man, train, whatever, Or like, you're fine, it's nothing. It's like, no, you should probably get surgery, whatever. But I do think there is a thing of being in jiu-jitsu where you can kind of diagnose someone.
Oh yeah,
like
I
their
mean,
injuries.
I'm a doctor without like the formal education.
Yeah. We should, I want to have Maroof, my buddy Maroof, who's a doctor, on the podcast. Maybe it'd be funny to have him come up with a couple like fake patients,
Well, that
and
would
he
be
brings us their chart, and we have to diagnose them.
I think I would ace it.
That'd be fun. What's something else you don't love about jiu-jitsu or jiu-jitsu culture?
I mean, not to get too deep.
Get deep with it.
No, I mean, I just think when you do something for a long time and it's your full-time job, it just can get,
You get jaded a little bit.
I guess if that's the right word. I was going to say fucking sick of it. That was the word I was going to use.
Yeah.
But, and it's like, I get reminded on a daily basis why I do it. But I just, I think if I was okay,
I can't. If I hear
you do that too.
I know. So
I think that if I was a millionaire on a yacht 6 days a week for 14 years, I'd be sick of it, and not in a bad way. Not in a,
I'd love to try it. If anyone can help us complete this experiment, I hear you. They just talked about that at not that it's kind of similar, but on the Matt and Shane podcast, the hedonic treadmill of like always wanting more, and it's like, yeah, but it's kind of similar.
I don't.
Get it out.
I'm just working on my vowels. When there was a high level competitive black belt that did a seminar that we went to.
I haven't done it.
And it was at a time where I was.
You should say, I said competitive.
All right, reset. No, it was at a time where I was like just not feeling jujitsu. And at the end, I like waited till no one was around him. And I was like, hey, have you ever like been sick of jujitsu? I don't know how I put it, but it's basically what I said. And he goes, oh, no, man, I love it. And I was like, either I wish I was like that or he has to be full of shit. But also he's in a point of his career where he's only teaching 3 classes. I don't really want to, I guess it doesn't matter.
Write it down while you're talking. Andre Cal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that dude's living. It's like it's like you said. I mean, we might be there in the next 10 to 15 years living how he's living. But yeah, I mean, he's not teaching 8 hours a day between privates and stuff. I don't think. I could be wrong. But everyone's different too, Yeah, everyone is different. I think that we are people who get burnt out. But like, if doesn't everyone get burnt out? It's like you said, like, you got to be full of shit a little bit. There's got to be some burnout. Maybe it's not in teaching, but he got burnt out competitively because he doesn't compete anymore. And not that he needs to. I mean, he's very well accomplished, but yeah, I think it's all about managing it. Like, we work 6 days a week. It's probably going to be like that for quite a while, but I think it's making the most of the time you don't have to work and trying to separate work from when we do have time off. Like, there was a text we got over the weekend. I got a couple texts involving work, but they weren't immediate. And it's like, I'm not going to respond till Monday.
Yeah, you left me hanging in a couple of those where I'm like, I guess I have to respond if he's not going to respond.
Well, I mean, that's usually how it works. One of us is going to have to respond.
Yeah, so thanks.
Well, you're welcome. It's called delegating, which I'm going to delegate the rest of this podcast to you. Go ahead.
All right.
Run the show.
All right. So I got a question for you. Why are your tattoos not cool?
Yeah. Really?
Well, I mean, what do you want me to ask you?
I want you to run the podcast. I'm delegating.
No.
This is how you run a small business, folks.
Okay, I quit. Find a new employee. That's what it's like running a small business.
I'm trying to think if I have any jiu-jitsu hot takes or culture things. Oh, I thought of one because I was thinking of this for the episode and I've been guilty of this, but that's usually the things that bother you are the things that you have in common with. But no one needs if you compete, no one needs the post that says no excuses but. You know what I mean? Like, or if you lose, you know what I'm talking about. People compete. It's always like, had some tough matches, no excuses, but got sick, da 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 da. I just think that no excuses, but is like a common thing in the social media game post competition. I've been there. No excuses, but I've been there.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength today. This makes for a fun ep.
Well, I had something, but I forgot it. I wrote it down on my paper.
What are some ways that you like? Have you talked about burnout in therapy and like how to?
Yeah.
What are some tools in your toolbox?
I mean, taking a break is really the best way to deal with it. Doing something new, fresh. Yesterday we climbed. That's not something we didn't climb. We
did a climbing obstacle course.
Yeah.
Soar. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a nice change of pace. Got my adrenaline going.
My arm hurts.
Hockey's a nice change of
how
pace.
did-
Golf is a huge helps manage the burnout in jiu-jitsu.
How did you do in your goalie performance?
Oh, absolute stud. I have like 3 or 4 offers on the table for some semi-pro leagues, so it was good. It was a lot of fun. It felt more like jiu-jitsu than regular hockey. It was like one-on-one,
You said you got a good endorphin rush every time you got a save.
Oh yeah, I was getting goosebumps.
Do you know how many shots on goal?
19.
And they scored 5, so you got 14 saves.
14. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Felt good.
Were you able to drop and butterfly or like?
Yeah, but not a good butterfly. And
You
then-
looked big in the net.
Yeah, well.
Just in the net.
Yeah,
though.
well, it's because we were playing with basketball hoops.
Saves.
What was the question?
I don't remember. You had saves.
Yeah, I had saves. Good. It was hard
You
to
look
move
big.
side to side. That was
Did
the
you
hardest
have
part.
goalie skates?
No.
Do you think that would have made a difference?
Yeah, for sure. Dumb question.
Why is that?
Do your
dumb?
research. I mean, they're just so different.
The
They're
blade's
meant to be
longer.
like push.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But it was, I enjoyed it. I wish gear wasn't so expensive.
What do you? What's your training plan this week? Are you gonna train some jits?
Yeah, I don't know necessarily when. I have a ton of private, so that also plays into effect of. I mean, I have noticed over the past 2 weeks of me ramping my training up. I mean, all my injuries are coming back. My back, my shoulder.
I mean,
But
that's kind of like.
Don't want to sound like a sissy over here.
Yeah, don't leave us comments again. That's why I kind of think like the mobility and stuff. It's like if you were doing, you're not just like laying around, oh, I'm stretching. Like you're doing some dedicated like mobility stuff and flexibility stuff. That is a workout. That's more valuable than, well, I shouldn't say than lifting weights. You need to do it all, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
How much of that stuff are you doing?
Not enough. Yeah. I mean, I was really good with that stuff like a year ago, 6 months ago, because it helped with my pelvic floor issues.
Ooh, TMI. Keep it to yourself.
But yeah, I mean, I was doing them all the time, and then I stopped.
Is there
The
any,
vertigo kind of messed with it.
I know you haven't been, like you're just getting back to training, but is there any like thing you're trying to work on right now?
Not really. Smash.
Smish. 2-3
I mean, I do. My guard has felt really sloppy, so I want to work on that more.
Yeah, I want to shoot a half guard instructional. Like put it pen to paper. I know, but I just feel like I've got all the branches now. Like I know where to go. I know the route. You know what
I
needs to
saw
be
some
done.
Pitt did something cool today. I'd never seen.
Yeah, I heard you. Where is it from?
It's
Half
like
guard?
it's reverse De La Hiva, which is, you know, kind of a half guard if you think about it.
Yeah.
But he was grabbing his own shin, which I've never really done before.
I've
And
never
he
seen
did like
that.
a John Wayne sweep with it. It was cool. Yeah, no, I've never played reverse De La Hiva like that. I mean,
You
reverse De
never
La
grabbed
Hiva
your
is
shin
terrible.
from like De La Hiva. Like if someone's like if you
Not
have their
really.
ankle and they're like popping your hook off, you go to the underhook and then you hug your own shin just to kind of lock their leg since you don't have
Not
the-
really, no.
I found a cool trick from reverse De La Hiva, a much easier way to do the kiss of the dragon with a different grip on the heel.
Do you lift the heel?
Yeah, and then the other thing with it is realizing it's like a kind of an inversion, but you're not going like upside down. Like that's a
You're
bad
just
inversion.
Yeah.
The
You're
way
spinning.
Yeah, but I just think about loading your knees to your chest. And with that heel pull, when you load your knees to the chest, it's going to move them and you move a little bit. It just makes it a lot easier. We should put it on the tube, the Twinjitsu tube. Well, this is a little bit of a shorter episode, more of a check-in. We've got some guests lined up, some pretty big ones. So make sure you like and subscribe. Keep updated with us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff. We probably get most of our views between our shorts and stuff, but we are on Spotify.
But what about our pants?
Just the shorts, cargo specifically. We'll see you guys soon. See y'all.
Alarm clock ringing for the sun, it's the sky. Coffee's going cold while the kid's tying his gear on side. Phone's blowing up, parents asking about belts. Somebody's crying cause they got arm barred by themselves. Chris says, brother, are you ready? I say, man, I guess another long day teaching triangles and stress between the mats, the mics, and the bills to pay. Some nights I just sit and pray. I wish the stress would just go away, like a white belt tapping on his first bad day. Leave my mind like a bad guard pass, disappear like a heel hook in the grass. But tomorrow morning I'll be right back here, teaching kids how to face their fear. Yeah, life's a grind, but I wouldn't trade this crazy ride, even when I say I wish the stress would just go away. Got a pie chest mic and a joke half rolled. Chris roasting me while we're filming a promo, talking about guard pulls and old war stories. Black belt life ain't all glory. Bruised ribs, bad knees, tape on my toes, still chasing a roll. Everybody knows sometimes the pressure hits like a heavy weight, but the mats keep pulling me back every day. I wish the stress would just go away, like a white belt tapping on his first bad day. Leave my mind like a bad guard pass, disappear like a heel hook in the grass. But tomorrow morning I'll be right back here, teaching kids how to face their fear. Yeah, life's a grind, but I wouldn't trade this crazy ride, even when I say I wish the stress would just go away. Maybe one day we'll slow this train, less emails, less aches and pain. But if that day ever comes around, you'll still find us rolling on that ground. Yeah, I wish the stress would just go away, like a tap you wish you could take back someday. But the mats keep calling my name again, like an old small town best friend. So I'll lace these boots and teach another day, laugh with my brother along the way. Yeah, life's a fight, but it's one worth the play, even when I say yeah, I wish the stress would just go away.